Welcome to Mentally Healthy. We're so glad you're here.
Let's take a moment to relax and breathe. Today, we're going to learn and explore 10 things to know about the psychology of astrology. Many of us have different relationships with astrology. Some people may wake up and read their horoscope before even beginning their day. Some may credit astrology for their happiness and quality of life. Some may be in their 50s and just learned what their astrological sign is. Some believe it to be completely fictional and could care less. Regardless of each person's relationship with astrology, there is one thing that will always be true. Astrology is deeply intertwined with human psychology. On many different levels and in many different ways, astrology is reliant on psychology. Let's learn more. Here are 10 things to know about the psychology of astrology. If you're ready, let's get started. Number 1. Psychological astrology is actually a topic studied by professionals. Psychological astrology or astropsychology is the cross-fertilization of the fields of astrology and psychology. The psychology it is tied to refers to depth, humanistic, and transpersonal psychology. Astrology is based on the horoscope and the many ways that we can analyze it. According to contemporary psychology experts, there are two main ways to analyze the horoscope. One way includes analyzing through archetypes within astrology. Another analysis is based around human psychological needs and motivational theories. Number 2. Humans have been drawn to astrology for a long time. Astrology is believed to have begun as an organized system over 2,000 years ago and fell under the name of Babylonian astrology. It's the study of the positioning of the stars and planets and how their locations and movements can affect people's lives. It may have started with a smaller group way back then, but it is a mainstream topic now. Experts believe that humans are fascinated by astrology not only because of its unparalleled accuracy but also because of its ability to get people through difficult times. Number 3. Zodiac signs are a big part of astrology. One of the fundamental pieces of astrology is the zodiac. The zodiac is a belt-shaped region of the sky that acts as a path for the sun, moon, and planets to move through. The zodiac is divided into 12 constellations, each of which have become zodiac signs. Someone's personal zodiac sign is determined by their birthday. It is believed to be a detailed description as to who they are on a deeper level. As the sun, moon, and planets move through the sky, people are thought to experience different thoughts and emotions depending on the Earth's positioning. Number 4. Those zodiac signs have a lot to say about our personalities. Each person's zodiac sign and symbol is believed to be an in-depth description on who they are on the inside. Understanding who we are is based on when we were born, the exact location, and the current alignment of the sky. It's a psychological tool that many people find helpful. Here are the 12 zodiac signs as well as brief descriptions. Aries, optimistic, independent, short temper. Taurus, loyal, kind, loves alone time. Gemini, energetic, optimistic, talkative. Cancer, caring, emotional. Leo, friendly, outgoing, impulsive. Virgo, talented, skilled, self-esteem issues. Libra, logical, balanced, indecisive. Scorpio, passionate, intense, moody, emotional. Sagittarius, independent, adventurous, balanced. Capricorn, resourceful, stubborn. Aquarius, genuine, caring, stubborn, sometimes distant. Pisces, creative, big imagination, sensitive. Number 5. Astrology can help us understand ourselves. Astrology is related to psychology because of the way it can make people feel. When someone is reading their horoscope or learning about the alignment of the moon or planets with the Earth, they may find a sense of comfort in what they are learning. Glenn Perry, an astrologer and psychotherapist, refers to psychological astrology as both a personality theory and a diagnostic tool. Astrology gives individuals an opportunity to learn about themselves in a unique and unbiased way. It also gives people a chance to learn about things outside of their control. These include the phases of the moon or the alignment of the planets and how that may be affecting them psychologically. Number 6. Astrology can help us understand others. Similarly to how astrology can help us understand ourselves, it can also help us understand others. Our own astrological signs show us why we act and react the way we do. So why can't it allow us to see the same in others? Here's a scenario. Sam and Taylor have begun dating, and while they are both very happy, Sam is starting to pull away when Taylor wants to spend every day together and brings up marriage. If Taylor took time to learn that Sam is a Sagittarius, Taylor would understand that Sam needs a sense of independence and is scared to commit right away. This would allow Taylor to see that this is not personal and Sam's brain is just wired differently. This will drastically improve their dynamic now and in the future. When we can see why someone is acting the way they do, we can empathize with them and have compassionate, understanding conversations. Number 7. Astrology may help with decision making. Can the stars and moon help you with decision making? This may sound silly, but the answer is yes. Understanding our astrological birth chart can help us better understand ourselves. It will allow us to know our natural, intuitive nature, such as our morals, values, and desires. When we recognize these things and give ourselves credit for them, it can become easier to make decisions about our lives. This deeper understanding may not be the tool you use to pick a spot to eat breakfast on Sunday, but it may be the perfect tool for making career, location, or relationship decisions. Number 8. Astrology can allow us to see something so much greater and larger than ourselves. In an article describing how we can use astrology in our everyday lives, MBG Mindfulness writes, "The placement of the planets at any given time tends to be reflected in the events of the world and in the way people feel and interact. They also interact in meaningful ways with the planets in your birth chart. We invite you to see this not as a way of predicting what will happen, but as a mythic organizing lens through which to see the whole world and your place in it." Similar to religion, astrology can put a lot into perspective for people. On a psychological level, astrology can be something to put belief into. For many individuals, seeing and believing in something greater than ourselves can be a sense of comfort as well as a point of reference. Number 9. The moon can have a big influence on our lives. As mentioned earlier, the Earth, stars, and planets can have an impact on our lives. Earth's moon specifically, often referred to as the ruler of our emotions or the queen of the sky, has a big influence on us as well. You have likely heard someone credit their mood to the full moon. Or perhaps someone did something silly and joked about it, how it must be a full moon soon. This is because of the believed power that the moon and its positions can hold. One of the most impressive powers that the moon holds is its connection to the ocean tides. According to an article on the moon written for Medium, when the sun, earth, and moon are aligned, the tides due to the sun and moon coincide. Then we have higher than average high tides and lower than average low tides. Experts in astrology believe that we are psychologically impacted by the phases of the moon because of the zodiac. Also because of the ocean tides and the fact that the human body is made up of 60% water. Number 10. Some people are not believers. The interesting thing about astrology is that it is rooted in science. It studies the universe and its movements throughout the days, weeks, months, and years. However, just because it is based on scientific studies doesn't mean that it is entirely true and based on concrete evidence. Astrology goes hand in hand with human psychology. It's just not as black and white as some psychological studies. It also relies on emotions, opinions, and a belief system that may be very different than what others are used to. This concludes our video on the 10 things to know about the psychology of astrology. What's your astrology sign and how did this information connect with you personally? How about as it relates to others? Please share with us in the comments section your experiences, we'd love to know.
Well, that's all for today. Thanks so much for joining us at Mentally Healthy. If you've enjoyed our video, please like it, and consider subscribing to our channel, as we have lots of great new content in store for you. Subscribing, liking, and clicking the notification bell keeps you connected to us, and truly helps our channel grow. Here's a few other great videos from our channel you can visit right now. Until next time, stay mentally healthy.